So the other weekend, well, we're in the middle of February right now. We just finished lockdown in Ontario, Canada. And so we can go places now and go from region to region or city to city. But the other weekend, my daughters were here. And we had hot chocolate out here and then on the stove. And they wanted me to come out here and do a video this week. And do an overnighter or a sleepover out here in our backyard yurt that we made up, where there were so many restrictions going on in the province. We had to really become creative, and so we again came up with this idea of the backyard yurt. They wanted me to do a video for them, that way they were able to watch it when they're with their mother, and that way they can see something like this, and that way they can enjoy the outdoors and something that we can do in our own backyard. But they love watching videos of the outdoors and hiking and that sort of thing. The potatoes are coming along good. You can see them browning. I do have a little leak. Some of these cedar shingles on the roof here, I'm getting small drips now that it's getting hot in here. It's coming down from the roof. You can hear it sizzling on the stove when it drips. But back to cooking here. I just slice up some potatoes, season them with salt, pepper, drop a little bit of butter in the pan, that way they'll fry up. I have some mushrooms and I have some elk. You can get the elk at Zehrs, a store here in Ontario. And I love trying the buffalo and the different wild venison that they have at some of the local grocery stores. So this is a real treat, or I consider it a treat. But I'm just cooking over the fire here. I want to tell my daughters, all of them, that I love them. And these videos that are for you guys. I do this stuff for you guys. So I hope you guys had a wonderful day at school, and yeah, enjoy watching the videos. And to my viewers, I want to thank my viewers for keeping with me, and the new subscribers and the wonderful comments I'm getting from all the people watching the videos. Just greatly appreciate it. And hopefully I'll give you some new ideas, and your family can enjoy the videos, and you can have the same adventures with your own family. So have a good night. I'll be in touch when I throw the elk on here. I'll touch base with you, and yeah, we'll have a good night out here. Again, I don't know if you can see it. There's my cot. I got my military sleeping bag on my cot here. I get a Thermarest mattress on top of it for extra cushion. But yeah, this is going to be nice. It has to be at least 80 degrees in here. I get my jacket off, and I'm sweating bullets. But no, it's nice. It has to be -5 out. And I get ventilation up around the top of the old gazebo here. It's opened up, so it has airflow, constant airflow up around the top of it. But even so, with that, this Kni-co Packer is just pouring off the heat. So I put the elk on the cast iron, put a little bit of butter in it, and there's some mushrooms. The potatoes came off already, those are cooked up, but this is smelling some good. I just used a little bit of salt, pepper for seasoning, and that's all I'm going to put on it, but this is going to be really good. The cast iron is doing a great job. I love it. And yeah, it's going to be yummy. Well, there's the finished product, elk and potatoes. Unfortunately, while I was waiting for the elk to cook, I ate the mushrooms. So we just have a plate of meat and potatoes. That's okay, I'm not complaining. It looks pretty good. Well, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to watch the fire. The piece of birch, the piece of birch I put on here, it burnt roughly around 40 minutes. I cooked my whole meal on a couple sticks. That's what's burning down to, but that's still giving it a lot of heat. So I'm guessing with The hardwood I got here, I only have to wake up a couple times during the night here to actually stoke the fire. Other than that, it's toasty warm. Love it. Look at that. Those are the other 2 logs I put on. They're still burning. That has been over an hour. We're going on to a quarter after 8. So I put them on just after 7. And here we are, over an hour. It's burning. Absolutely amazing. So warm and toasty in here. Like, literally, when the sleeves rolled up, and it's toasty warm. With this stove and that sleeping blanket, I probably won't even need the bag zippered up. I'll just lay inside of it, keep it open, and I'll have my alarm set for every 2 hours to throw wood on. But no, this is very, very, very nice. Very warm. Yeah. Anyone who's thinking about winter camping, again, like, I know this is a yurt, it's not a tent, but this yurt is not insulated. It's plexiglass all the way around, so not very private, but I get cracks all through the seams and boards, so a tent is probably has a less draft than what this does. And this is a 10 by 10 shed, so even at this size, or a 9 by 9 shed, even at this size with the high roof, this stove is heating this gazebo up, or yurt, very, 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 very well. I would say it's probably 88, pushing 90 degrees in here. Like, I'm sweating. The 2 gallons here of water on the side's boiling, so if that's any indication as to how hot it is in here, or how this stove works, yeah, this is great. I did get some dessert pies. Here's some dessert pies down here. Lemon meringue. They're 2 little mini pies. Keep them in the fridge or freezer because the girls like them when they come over. I just get them underneath because there's enough heat coming down from the bottom of it. It's just heating the tops of the pies, and then I'll sit them on top to finish them off. But yeah, tea's going well, and that's my second bottle of propane there. I've been out here a few times, but I haven't left any bottles out here, so I started it up. I went for an hour, and then all of a sudden it started dying down, so I had to run in while it was dark and find another bottle of propane because I didn't check it before I came out. But yeah, just letting this place up nice. I get some mylar cloth in behind the stove just to help reflect the heat and to stop the draft in behind it from sucking the heat out or blowing too much cold in. On the top of the roof, I put another mylar blanket, or an SOL blanket, the orange and silver reflective ones. That way it'll reflect the light down from the lantern, give me more light, and as well it'll help reflect the heat down from up above. It'll direct it back down. It would be nice to have a little fan in here for a wood stove, and that is probably something I'm going to invest in. That way I can have it going. It'll blow and circulate the heat around either the yurt or a hot tent, and it'll be a lot more effective and on the wood, and how the stove works. Anyway, this is a great night. My little buddy here, Max, he's sleeping. I don't know if you can see him, but he's tucked right up. He's snoring. $6:36. Don't know if you can see a whole lot there. I'm using the GoPro Hero 7, so it might be a little bit dark. Max, he slept through the night. He's been curled up on this dog bed. The stove went out around 4. A couple sticks of wood left, not many. So we had to wake up every hour and a half roughly to restock it, which gave you a good amount of time in between to keep it going, and it kept it nice and toasty in here. The sleeping bag itself, I don't know if you can see it, the US sleep system, that which the US military uses, it's good down to -40, so that alone kept me nice and toasty. But it was a good first night outside on the homemade yurt. I want to make a couple modifications to the yurt out here, but I'll be doing this again very, very soon. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave some questions if you want to ask any, or give me your thoughts. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you very shortly. Take care. Bye. Hey, how are you? This morning, the night after I slept in the homemade yurt, I had to do this separately because 2 issues. I'll show you the yurt. My battery died. The cold weather drained my GoPro Hero 7 Black battery. It just drained it. So by the time I get up in the morning, I took a picture of it just before the camera died. It was 6:30, and then it kept on flashing at 3%, and then it just stopped working. So I lost all battery power. So that was why there wasn't a continuation to the morning clip. But I just want to give a run by on this. This is an old gazebo. When we bought the house, it came with this. I just took some sheet metal and passed it like a flashing for my stovepipe to pass it through. I'm pretty sure that this was an old pool gazebo at one point, or for their hot tub, because the plexiglass windows up around the top, there's no, it's not sealed, it's opened right up. So one of the things that affects the stove is the heat loss, because heat rises and it's just dumping out around the top of the seal in here. So really poor efficiency. But with me dumping wood on this every hour and a half, it kept this homemade yurt pretty comfortable. I still get a little bit of wood left. My fire went out around 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't really notice it because I had my sleeping bag here and slept in. And this is the US military one, and it's good to -40. But I had some gear out here and coffee and that I was gonna have in the morning, but with my battery dead, I just dumped it. I didn't really have time to get the fire going and get another battery or wait for it to charge. So I apologize for how it never continued on or just stopped. But yeah, that's just my junk table. But yeah, my hot water boiled off. As you can see, when the stove's going, you get a lot of evaporation happening, and so that 2 gallons does evaporate pretty fast. This is where Max slept all night. He slept here on this mat. He snored like a chainsaw, just so he enjoyed it quite a bit. But yeah, it's nothing fancy. Like, it's, I would say canvas tents probably are a little bit more weatherproof than this. I even get some leaks through the roof here. So this isn't really that good of a structure or a yurt, but it does the job. But yes, first winter camp out this year, 2021. You want to come out, Max? Of course not. You're second here, aren't you? Come on. Good boy. We'll do another video here. I have a Lux Hex Peak XL, and I'll be doing a video on that. and I'll take the stove out of here and I'll put it in my hot tent. But yeah, we get some snow here in Ontario. You're a good boy. And I'm sure that we'll be doing another video out here again before springtime, and see some more gear reviews. And everyone take care. Thank you for subscribing. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep on following. Until next time.